What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the Animal House weekend coming up. Also, the tech tree focus this week is the AT7. And also in San Diego, when the Comic-Con is going on right now, there's going to be a World of Tanks gathering. This is all coming up right now on your World of Tanks Xbox 360 news. Alright, hello everyone, WizardKen here, and today we're going to be talking right now on the Animal House weekend that's coming up, so you guys can prepare for this. This is from July 25th through July 27th. So you guys know, I didn't see anything on Extra XP this weekend, but you get some really cool discounts this week. Crew experience is 50% increased. That's for every tank. Also, camouflage is 50% discount, which is pretty freaking awesome. Now, for you guys that don't use premium or just buy it here and there is a discount. Now, you do have to pay a little bit more than usual. Like usually, instead of 1 or 2 days, you have to pay out at least 180 days or 360 days. 360 days. Now, the 180 days is 11,475. Not a bad discount for that. And for 360 days is 20,400, which is also not a bad discount. Now, if you can't afford it, don't break your penny bank or ask your parents, or not pay that bill because you want to get this. I'm not gonna get it. That's a little pricey for me, but I mean, it's not like pricey, it's just out of my price range pretty much. We'll just say that. But anyways, some premium tanks that are 50% discount is the Locust and the Ram 2. Two tanks that aren't terrible. For 50%, I might even buy one. So, but here's the real nice one. 15% gold discount for the following is the Low and the 8.8 Jag Tiger. Now, I love the 8.8. It's a really nice tank. It kicks ass. I love playing with it. If you guys haven't seen my video, I do have a video up I put up recently, a couple of days ago, of the Jag Tiger. So go check that out if you guys want to see it in action. The Low, I do not have that one, but it is also not a very bad tank to have. It's a nice heavy tank. So anyways, those are your premium tanks that are on sale. Now for your regular vehicles, you're going to get a 50% silver discount for buying them, but also if you play those tanks, you get a 50% increase in silver, which is pretty damn good. That's pretty nice for every single battle. It's not if you win, it just says income boost. So whether you win or lose, you're going to get some money. So anyways, for your 50% increase, you're going to get for the Bison 1, the Lutch, the Leopard, and the Wolverine. Those are all going to have the 50% increase. The 30% discount and increase is going to be the Hellcat, the Jack Panther, the George Washington Panther, the Panther, and the Tiger 1. The 15% discount and income boost is going to be the higher tier ones, which is going to be Jag Panther 2, the Panther 2, the Tiger 2, George Washington Tiger P, the Tortoise, the Jag Tiger, and the George Washington Tiger. These are all going to be 15%. Now, that might not be a lot for some of you guys. You guys are like, oh, that's not a lot, but really, to be honest with you, when these tanks cost anywhere from 2 million on up, 15% can save you a lot of money. Geico. I just had to. I was just thinking of this stupid little lizard, or gecko, sorry, because of Geico. Get it? Yeah. Anyways, guys, it can save you some money, especially if you guys have to work for those like 3 to 4 million silver tanks. So I know that helps me a lot when I was buying some of my tanks, and hopefully this will help me get my I'm going to be working on getting the Tortoise hopefully this weekend, so hopefully. Anyways, guys, to our next segment. Alrighty, guys, for our next segment for the AT7, this is the tech tree focus for this week. It's very short time span. It's only July 21st through July 24th, so hopefully you guys have been working on this. There's a 30% off and income boost using any of these ATs, I believe. I don't believe it's just for any. I know it says regular vehicles, but I believe it's just for the AT series. or that line, anywhere from the tier 2 all the way up to the AT7. So if you guys are working on those lines, this is the best time to be cracking these things out all the time, so you can get that silver income but also buy that next tank. And I like it when they do these where it's just like, oh, you only get like 30% income and this and that extra. Reason why I like these is that it pushes you to keep playing the same tank. You want to get that extra silver, so even if you're working on a different tank line somewhere else, at least you're building up the silver for it. But also, if you're trying to get past that AT8 and get to the AT7 and stuff like that, this will really help you, like I said, push to keep playing the same tank. Also, this is also a nice kicker, is you can get 10,000 extra in silver every time you get the sniper medal. So this is a repeatable thing, as let me say that again, it is repeatable. I'm repeating myself. You guys can get this over and over and over again as long as you get the sniper medal. So you get an additional 10,000 credits, which is pretty nice little thing. But unfortunately, this is a very short time span, the 21st through the 24th. Alright, to our next segment. Alrighty guys, now this is coming up pretty quick. I know Comic-Con is already going on right now, but wargaming is doing their world tour. They are at Comic-Con, and also they are going to be having a little party thing near the convention center that the Comic-Con is held in San Diego, and you guys can go and meet people. They're gonna have prizes, they're gonna have food and drink, and they're also going to be giving away like hats and shirts, and also the big kicker is premium tanks. And these are exclusive premium tanks, so it could be something related to Comic-Con, who knows. I mean, they did the Freedom tank, which was pretty badass, so you never know, you might get something pretty cool from Comic-Con. I wish I could go, and this is mostly for you guys that are already there or live in San Diego, and hopefully you guys can go and do this. Now there is a 100-player limit, and you have to sign up with Facebook. So if you guys haven't, please sign up and go to that. Let us know how it goes too. Send me an email letting me know how the event went. If you guys are going to it, it's from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So a couple hours to talk with these guys, which is pretty awesome. Plus you get to do, like I said, you get to win prizes and this and that, and it's all free. But like I said, you need to reserve your tickets right now. There's only 100 players that are allowed to go, and it may already be sold out. But this is pretty sweet that they're doing this. I love when companies do this, where they want to sit down and talk to the gamers that play their game. It's pretty awesome to be able to do that. Now, the thing that sucks, it is only 100 players, and I wish I could even go. I would have already signed up for it and stuff like that, but unfortunately I can't get out that way because of work and stuff. So, but that's it for the news, guys. I do have a couple things to talk about real quick before I end everything. I know you guys disagree with me sometimes and agree with me on some things, and I love your comments, guys, whether you disagree or agree. It's the greatest thing in the world to get feedback, whether it's positive or it's a bad feedback. It's somebody complaining that I didn't do something right and this and that. That helps this channel grow. Reason why is because I'm doing this, and I don't know every single tank out there. I'm well rounded on a lot of tanks, but I haven't driven every tank. Let me make that clear. I am well rounded on knowing how to kill most tanks. I am not well rounded in driving the tanks and how they function and the best way to work them. As you guys see, sometimes I put two-parters of different tanks. I just recently put up that new tank destroyer line, the German line. I've never ran down that line. I have faced them, but I've never run them myself. And that's why I might do 1 or 2 videos to show you guys what I've learned. And also it takes me a couple of days, so that's why a lot of these videos, you might not get it every single day like you guys have in the past, because a lot of those tanks I have driven and I know a lot of them, so I can crack out those videos. Some of these, it takes me a while to get the groove, make sure I know exactly what I'm going to talk about to you guys, because I don't want to have like 50 million people like, you guys are wrong and you should have done it this way, and that's how really the tank is going and this and that. I haven't had that, but I don't want it to happen. But remember also, the reason I'm even bringing this up is what I teach you guys is my ways of doing things. It's the skills that I've learned, my my style of playing the game. A lot of people play things differently, and the reason I even bring these styles up to you is because I've tried them with other people. I've showed them how I do it, and they prefer my way over another way. This may or may not work for you. This is just like on my map videos. These things may or may not work for you guys. It is just my opinion. It just gives you another option to try. You know, if you're trying it your way or you're trying it somebody else's way, and then you try my way, it may work for you. A lot of people say they like the way I do things and stuff like that. I mean, if you guys didn't like it, then I wouldn't have 400 subs, which, thank you guys for the subs. I still haven't done a video on that stuff. I've been just so swamped trying to do stuff like this. This takes time to set up and to do. I mean, it looks pretty simple, but you know, sometimes I mess up on things. Sometimes I have to restart things. Some things might not record. Maybe my face cam goes. I have a lot of different things that happen. But anyways, as I was saying, thank you so much for your subs and stuff like that. I will be doing a video eventually. I just got to get the time for it. It's just like the subscriber party. I'm going to do it, guys. Anyways, going back on topic. You know, these are my ways of how I do things. I've played the PC version, the Xbox version, and I've learned a lot doing both. And so you guys understand what I'm saying is, don't like cut my head off because I do something completely different than you. You know, I don't mind having discussions and this and that, but there was recently a comment, and I don't disagree with the person at all. You know, I don't. There are certain things that they're pointing out that you guys should know. It's basically, so you guys know, it's if you guys want to check it out, it's underneath the Artie video, and someone, you know, specifically just stated that, hey, you know what, don't tell people not to kill light tanks. They need to take out light tanks and stuff like that. And my thing on that is, I understand Artie needs to take out everyone, and I understand mostly they need to really focus on light tanks, because light tanks actually spot for their the enemy team and can light up our guys, not just Artie, but light up our guys so they can get destroyed. Also, you know, light tanks are like Artie's worst friend. Light tanks can take you out very easily. The whole point of that video was not to sit there and say not to kill light tanks. The whole point of that was to say, hey, you're new to Artie. This is the steps you should, you know, try to take, or at least attempt to take, until you learn the tank more, and then you can start really focusing on light tanks on the move. My whole purpose was to sit there and show you a medium and heavy tank and learn how that artillery works. Like, you know, it takes you 5 seconds to shoot this heavy tank from this distance. Now on the move, it takes you, you know, you need to readjust your sights so that you can counter for that 5 seconds. You know, so you move your counter, you know, your cursor 5 to 10 inches in front of them, and it'll hit, because you've learned, you know, how long it takes for your shell to get there and this and that. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys. Use the slower tanks to learn that technique, so when you have a fast tank and you don't have a lot of time to shoot that light tank, you already know how long it takes for you to shoot to that area that he's at, and also you already know how far in front of him, or around about how far in front of him, to shoot that light tank if he's on the run coming for you. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys, is start out slow and work your way up to the harder tanks like the light tanks. Now, light tanks don't always move, but a lot of them do. And if you see one sitting still, take them out. If not, try to focus on the other tanks. Let your other buddies try to take out the light tanks on the move, because even an experienced Artie is not going to kill a light tank all the time on the move. I've seen it over and over again where they've missed, because those guys are fast. And then you're wasting rounds and precious time on killing other tanks. So that's my opinion on that in that sense. So like I said, it's my way of doing things, and I'm trying to teach you these things because a lot of you guys get out there and you get frustrated with tanks, and because you don't know how to work them, you know. And I'm trying to show you guys different ways of working them, and then you guys come back and say, hey, I never thought of that, I should do that. And you guys get better and better and better at playing the game. So when I tell you, you know, this is my, you know, opinion of how you should play the arty and stuff like that, you know, just try it out. The reason why is I don't want you to focus on light tanks is if you're focused on him the whole time, the game could be almost over, and then you get killed by somebody else or a light tank because you're trying to hit a light tank and you don't know all the mechanics yet and this and that. Instead, if you hit the medium and heavy tanks, at least then if you do get killed by a light tank or another tank, at least then you're making points and not getting aggravated because you didn't get to kill anybody or hit anybody because you're focusing on a light tank because you're worried he's going to come and kill you. That's why I said what I said on that video. So, but anyways, guys, I'm not upset with that person. It's been a great discussion. It's great to talk back and forth and just get other people's opinion. I mean, this person, I've looked at their gamer stuff and they're in there. I mean, they've done a good amount with arty and stuff like that, so they know what they're talking about. You know, it's the part I don't like is when someone sits there and says your way's wrong. I mean, if it works, if my way works and I see the results and other people see the results, then I wouldn't say it's a wrong way. It's a different style. It's a different way of playing. As long as the end results end the same way, where you guys are winning, or at least you're getting near the tops. You know, anywhere from middle all the way up to the top is good for arty. And as you can see in my video, if you check it out, I did pretty damn good. I did a lot of hit points. I did a lot of, you know, I did really good in those videos. So check it out. You know, like I said, don't mind you guys' opinion. Just let's just keep it classy, guys. Let's keep it classy. Alright, guys, I'm WizardKen. Until next time, see ya.